Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the studio. This is a part of the coffee sessions where I get up early in the morning and do a painting. This is one I did last night. I really like the way this came out. Looks really cool. So I'm going to do something similar this morning. Uh, Here on a Wednesday morning here in Seattle. Got my coffee. So I go to work at 5. It's like 2:30 right now, so 2:45. So I got a good couple hours here. So I'm going to try and attack this a little differently today. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to use this was my favorite brush there for a while. This one really can get paint put down really quick. It's a number 12 filbert brush. So I have like all different colors in my palette here. Let me show you. And I just threw the glaze. I kind of threw the glaze everywhere. So every color gets a little glaze. Let's start out a little different today. I'm gonna start out by today. I really want this thing to look like abstract, a little higher, a little higher. Uh, I want it to have like a long neck, a really fat, a really fat base here. Maybe we'll do it. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let me see what color I want to do my vase. Then that'll tell me what color to make. I'll use this magenta. Let's try that. This is magenta. This, who's it made by? Winsor Newton. Make a skinny neck. There we go. I like that. I'll probably make it translucent again, so I'll make the vase look like glass. Today I'm going for more uh, the brush strokes in there. Try and leave a lot of these brush strokes in the painting itself. All right, look at that. It's a nice flower vase. So I'm gonna see what color. I know what color goes good with red, but let's check it anyway. That's more of a red violet. So it's gonna we'll use like a yellow-green table here. Yellow-green table. So actually I'm going to use, I got some like a bluish green. So I'm going to use that. Let's let some of the color mix in from the pot into the table. Just like that. Ba-da-da-da. All right, I'm gonna put my background up now. I think I'm gonna use this color, but really light with some purple mixed into it. Or maybe, look at that. It's almost like that a greenish gray. I kind of like that. I'll go with a darker color in the back today. That way I can, when I put the white around it, it'll probably look pretty cool. So I'm trying to put a lot of brush strokes in here, as you can see. Just tiny brush strokes. When it dries, it'll look cool. It'll have, there's multiple colors in this paint. White, purple, green, and some glaze. Alright, there's my background is done. Trying to cover all the canvas up today so I don't have to worry about hitting any empty spots with color. And let's put a little, I saw a little red get in here. Let's put a little red up there. Just like a hint of red in different places. Not much. some purple. All right. I like this. Let's lighten up. Let's lighten up one part of this here. Maybe right in here a little bit. Might come into play having this light spot there. All right, let's start the flowers. That looks pretty good. Let me get some of my coffee. This is a good way to start. Let's put the shadow in the vase real quick. We'll put the right light coming from the right. Shadow in there. All right. Cool. I think I'm going to start this out like I did last night. I'm going to put my leaves in there and the stems first. And then I'll start the flowers on top of everything. So let me pick a green out here. Let's see, we'll put kind of twirl things today. Make it look a little different. Wow, that looks pretty wicked already. Look at those leaves. That's pretty cool, man. Just a little twirl in there. All right, that's good enough. Let me get my, I like to put my stems in real quick. So this is going to be glass, so I'm going to run my stems down into the vase. I don't really want to go to work today, but it's kind of why I got up early so I could at least get a early painting done. All right, very good. I'll put some a rose up here real quick. Put a couple of those uh, roses that are kind of like not opened up yet. Maybe I'll do the whole flower roses with some daisies down in here. Some nice colors so far. All right. I don't know why I made them all like that, but it might come out looking good. Let me put my the cup around it. This is the thing that holds the flower in place. The what's wrong with this brush? Pretty cool. Pretty cool so far. I don't usually get up this early. The reason I'm doing it today is because last week I was off. I was off all week, so I had plenty of time to do some paintings early in the morning. So I started this morning coffee session, which is kind of fun. All right, get some coffee. This is looking pretty good for morning flowers. Uh, I'm going to put some couple flowers down here on the table. I'll do a daisy here or some kind of something with petals. I usually do these in white, and then I'll change the color in a little bit. Like I'll make this maybe orange. I kind of like the white look today. The white, because I think daisies are white with the yellow center. I'm pretty sure. Finish these. Ba-da-ba-da. Pretty cool. I think that's all the. I might add a few more flowers, but I think that's about it. So now I'm going to start darkening up my flowers a little bit. Like the one side of my rose, I'm going to really darken it up. The light's going to be coming from the right. There we go. I think I'm going to put orange in here, right here. A really bright orange. I think it'll look good. It's almost kind of watered down paint. It's going to look translucent. See how cool that looks? It's I used a lot of glaze, so it looks very translucent. Look at that flower. Wow, that came out great. We do this one in yellow. Uh, I still have a little orange left on here. Which one did I say? I'll do this one here. So that little orange and yellow in there. Doesn't that look cool? And we'll put a stem down here. Wow, I really like this. I got one like already. Thank you. Mino, how you doing? Mino in the house. Good to see you on this morning where I'm creating a masterpiece here. So I got an X account. A lot of times I put my picture on X and I get, sometimes I get more likes on X than YouTube. I think YouTube, it's hard to get likes. Nobody wants to hit the like button anymore. Unless it's somebody getting beat up. People are weird these days. Look at that. This is looking pretty good for my roses are kind of sloppy, but once I highlight them, I think they're going to really look good. let me get my green now. I'm going to highlight the stems. All these stems, I'm going to highlight them with a light green. It's really going to bring the painting together now. Let's see, what do we got? 312. So I'm doing pretty good. About 30 minutes into it. I'm trying to get this done quickly today. Bat it down, a little bit of green, and then I'll highlight it with white as well. But this is like a turquoise green. I kind of like all the way it's curling up like that. It's really cool. I think I'm going to do that around, put some of these curly things around the whole flower once it's done, the whole flower pot. It's pretty good. All right, let me highlight my roses now. I'll show you how I do it. I start with a light pink. I already did the dark side, so now I'm going to put a light pink a little bit on this side, a little light pink. Fix that one. All right, doesn't that look cool now? Now I'm going to highlight pretty much everything with white now. Look at that background. All that color I put up before I got started. Doesn't that look cool? Just wait till I go around the flowers. It's really going to look good. I usually white, a little bit of white, and it makes the whole painting kind of glow. All right, here we go. I think I'm going to start with the stems first. I know I put green on all these stems, but now I've got to put a little white on it, just a little. See how much I put on that stem? Really skinny. This white is really going to make the painting pop right now. And then I got to do the flowers next. Wow. These flowers are fun to do. If you've never done one, I think you'd have really good fun with these. They're really relaxing. Uh, Takes your mind off everything. Very cool. That looks so cool. All right. Now I'm going to highlight, I'm going to get a different brush and highlight the roses now. This is pretty fun. I got up early just to do this. I've got to go to work at 5 in the morning. It's 3:20 right now. I might be able to do another one. I think this is the first time I've ever used a pink vase with glass, made out of glass. What I really like on this one is the background. The colors, all the different colors in the background here. You don't want to start off with something too dark. I did one with brown once and it didn't come out too good. I mean, it could be like a dark gray, but nothing too dark because then the flowers don't show up. You want to have like a light background in there. Light, light. All right, I'm going to highlight the flowers now. This really, really makes it pop. Okay, I'm using, this is the fluid, Liquitex fluid acrylic paint. It just seems to work good for me because it's really opaque. Like these white lines, they'll stay bright like that. It won't fade into the color. It's a really, it's got good covering ability. So I'm going to hit a little white now on every color here where I think the light's hitting. It's up to you what you want to do in here now. I usually start at the top and pull it down a little ways. Just a little white. You don't need much in there. See how cool it makes that rose look? This one has like 3 petals in it, so we'll hit this one, we'll hit here, and over there. These I'm just going to hit like the top part of the petal with a little white. Maybe down further to the end. See how cool it made that flower look? Even this one here needs a little light on the petals. This part's really fun for me. I like doing this part. It really takes the painting to another level. Put some curly cues in there. So this thing would be getting hit with light, the edge here. All right, I think I got everything I wanted to get. Is that in focus? It's got so much color it doesn't want to get in focus. Let me put a straight shot on this so you can see what I'm seeing. How cool that looks. 45 minutes. Wow. This is my favorite one of the month for sure. Wow. Thanks for stopping in, everybody, for the coffee sessions. I see Mino's in here. I got one person in here. Guess nobody gets up this early, so what I like to do now, I'm going to take some white and make this thing kind of glow a little bit. some brush strokes out here. There's a lot of people out there that like brush strokes, so just kind of throw brush strokes out around the flower arrangement. Plus, if you do a print of this, uh, all this extra color will look really cool in the print. I think I'm going to start selling on Etsy again. Because all they do is sell prints, so I try and I go to the markets on Saturdays to try and sell my paintings. Seattle's a really good place for art. They have these Saturday markets where all year round you can sell your artwork. Just set up a tent and wow, look at that. This is my favorite painting so far. I'm going to try and darken up just this one side here. Just kind of, I'm going to hit it with just a little of the same color. Just on this one side. There's my alarm. That's when I was supposed to get up. There we go. Let's see what time it is. 3:30. I got one more hour. I think I'm going to do another one before I go to work. This one came out pretty good. I think I'll probably keep this one because I think this one would sell prints. Yeah. Looks pretty good. All right, guys. I think I'm going to do another. I'm going to go warm up my coffee and then start another one. I think I'll do a pop art one. Pop art with the where everything will be in black around the edges. Comes out pretty good. Kind of like my sign over there. Flowers like, you know, like this. This one here is more for, it's not a beginner's painting. Well, you could give it a try. I mean, you got to try eventually. But the pop art's a little easier. I got one canvas left. Yeah, so I can do, I got one canvas. All right, let me warm up my coffee, and I'll see you in about 10 minutes. I'm going to do another live stream. Man, this one came out great. See you, everybody. Have a good morning.